Hello YouTube, this is Intuitive Retta. How are you this Saturday morning? Again, I apologize for yesterday. We're going to try to get to some readings today and try to kind of trick the energies. So I'm going to do this reading on Erica Giraudi and her husband, Tom Giraudi of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. If you would like your own personal reading, contact me at intuitiveretta@gmail.com. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. And hit a thumbs up. If you would like to leave a donation or a tip or whatever, because my channel, probably will never be monetized because they unmonetized my old channel. The links will be down below for like my Cassapp and my PayPal. So, like I said, I'm trying to kind of trick the energies out there. Let's go into these birth cards. Erica reminds me a lot of myself, and she was my favorite on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I haven't seen it in about, 3, maybe 4 years. I haven't watched. I really don't watch, like, TV no more. The only thing I really watch religiously is, like, Big Brother, but I don't really watch the network. I watch, like, the live feeds. And that's it. I'm into 90 Days, but I haven't watched 90 Day Fiancé in over a year, and that was like one of my favorite shows. So if you guys like craziness, look at 90 Day Fiancé. So Erica Giraudi, why she reminds me of myself, because everybody kind of, when I used to watch her, used to think she's cold, this and that. I don't believe that in any. Yeah, she may have the persona of being cold, but that's kind of like a defense mechanism. She's the Strength and the Star, which is my birth cards. And I always say that when you made the agreement with God to have this human experience this time around, God said, I'm going to give you a challenge. And you're like, yeah, I'm up for it. I can get through anything. And God's like, okay, I'm going to throw everything at you and see how you deal and how you persevere through everything being thrown at you. And you're going to have, once you think that things are going great, I'm going to throw something at you to get you out that place. So it's constantly lessons learned. So in this life cycle, it's all about lessons learned. What can you learn from a situation and constantly overcoming, So like if people always talk about in the metaphysical world, karma and this and that. This would be a way to kind of clean up some karma, because they're throwing everything at you and you're just going to have to deal with it or crumble. And that was the deal that, our souls made with God. So this year for her is the Emperor in Death. So this is her year about her business, a year about getting rid of things that no longer serve her, people, places, and things. So like she applied for, a divorce, this and that. Maybe this marriage no longer serves her, business-wise, herself-wise. So, she's ending it. So this would have been a good year. Like the energies was there for her to kind of end things. Next year, I'm kind of worried because that's the Hierophant year. So that's organization. That's also law and order. So I don't think all her cases will be like done. I know she has the case that with her husband in regards to like the money, I guess, but also the divorce. So I think for her, majority of her case will be focused on in 2021. And then the following year, once this legal issues and stuff in 2021 are either finishing up or finish, or she's going to go into the Lovers and Devil. And she's been married 22 years and, or longer. I don't know why I said 22 years. It might be longer than that. I have no idea. I don't even know why I said 22 years. That's funny. she's gonna have like her girls gone wild kind of moment in 2023. So she's going to be like making some wrong decisions with her choices, maybe even with partners. The little devil on her shoulder, her ego may be involved. You know, all her vices that she doesn't let the world to see, it's going to play. All the little voices in your head that tells you you're not good enough, you know, this and that is going to be in play. Tom Girardi, on the other half, he's the emperor and devil, which I always talk about the most famous emperor and devil of our time. I mean, emperor and death, sorry, it's not devil, is Donald Trump. And the emperor is a strong businessman. Is a strong businessman, head of the family. You know, he would be like goal oriented. And I could see why Erica, you know, would find comfort. Because people are thinking gold digger? No, I'm thinking more security. I think it's more security. She was looking for, because she's constantly tested, you know, Tom would have provided, him being an older figure, him being emperor and deaf, he has old school values, you know, he would like his wife to be his wife, and I think maybe also a lot of things that kind of, even though she said that he was very, influential and given towards her business desires and her singing career, I don't think that that's him. I think that he would have liked to have her at home and take care of home and take care of him. So, because he's very much a traditionalist. This year was his 2021, which is the Hierophant and the Temperance. So this year, for him, was it's going to be a lot of legal issues for him that kind of throws him off balance. So for Erica, it's next year. It's going to kind of focus on her. This year for him, it's like all these legal issues are coming in. It's kind of throwing him off balance. In 2022, for him, it's his lovers and devils. So they're like a season apart. So they're a year apart. So when he's going through something, you know, she's like getting rid of things. And then the next, it's like they're a season apart. So him in 2022 is his lovers and devil. So him is his ego's involved. He's going to make maybe some bad choices. He's going to have the little devil on his shoulder. He might even make bad choices in regards to partners or relationships. And then 2023, he's going to be so stubborn that damn the consequences. He's going to go full steam ahead. So I want to see their relationship. Let me just let's see. I don't remember what deck this is. This Oracle. I don't remember who makes it. So if anybody was looking for it, I don't really remember. I bought it years ago, and I have a few of her decks. She also makes one of my other favorite decks that I use is my favorite Oracle deck. So I just can't remember. And I'm going to use the Golden Tarot. So I want to see their relationship. So this is going to look into their relationship. Well, my head's a little clearer today. Yesterday I felt like I was drunk. I still kind of feel like I'm blocked from the whole alien thing. So, let's see their relationship. Okay, the energy surrounding their relationship is healing. So, this is turbulent times. Turbulent times are on the horizon, or they're in the thicks of it. But in the same time that all this stuff is going on, it's a healing process too. You know, so I guess when you deal with something, finally, you can finally heal. You know, if you've been putting it off for a long time or waiting for, you know, the hammer to come down or whatever, you can't really heal. You can't really move on. You know, you're just riding these waves and waiting for the other shoe to drop. So right now, even though all this craziness is going on in the media, the energy around them is healing. Meaning that, I guess now that they're dealing with things, there's nothing over their head anymore. You know, it's a healing aspect. Okay, let's see the energy in their relationship right now, the Emperor. So it's kind of business. So right now, the Emperor, which is Tom, their relationship is kind of business. And even though she said she didn't tell him that she was filing for divorce, I still find Tom's energy is strong within this relationship or this breakup or whatever, because he's the Emperor. So it's business, but it's also Tom's. So let's see about her. She's still all about family, her kids, you know. She still is looking for this happily ever after. There's an emotional attachment to, you know, to Tom. So even though, you know, people are saying, you know, bad things, or even she may be saying negatively about, there's a lot of gratefulness. You know, there's still a lot of love for that relationship and for their children, because I think he raised her children, like her child, her son, and then also, you know, one of his children. She's close to one of his children. Let's see for him, the Star. Right now, I think he is exposing or going to expose a lot of things about Erica, you know, which she's going to kind of feel loyalty. I mean, I'm seeing the loyalty. That's like intuitive. My intuitive thing is clicking loyalty. That's not what I was saying. She's kind of vulnerable. She's still vulnerable in regards to him. He still sees her vulnerable. But also the loyalty is being tested. So let's see. What does Erica want from Tom? She still wants love, emotions, support. So she still wants love, emotional support from Tom. What does Tom want from Erica? This is law. So this is organization. So what he wants from Erica has to do with the law, the organization. And remember when I just popped up loyalty, and that's not the word I was trying to say at the time. I was trying to say vulnerability, and loyalty came up. It's funny that the next card is the Hierophant. So he wants maybe the loyalty within these lawsuits. Many changes have been going into this relationship. Many changes have the whole time, and it's still looking to have changes in the future. And even though her son's grown, I think he's a police officer, you know, that's her baby still. And, you know, she's still remembering the time that Tom took care of everything. Tom took care of them. You know, he was the provider. He was the protector. So this is going to be a major change, you know. King of Coins. So this is about money. So the law center is about money. So there's more emotional on this side than him. So even though he is the businessman and he's the lawyer and the older one, I think she had more of an emotional connection towards him. He kind of like ruled the relationship and also like directed the relationship, and it was always his power to end it. Which was funny how she did it, but it's like business. So I want to get into it. Is this business right now in regards to, you know, I want to see more of that. So I see some victory, and I think she's going to get some type of coins. There's going to be a victory in regards to providing coins to her. So even though they're saying he's broke, what victory, what success is going to come? Is he going to be successful in some kind of law thing? Because she always said that she didn't think she was going to get any money from a divorce, period. So she said she'd be happy if she got a Bentley, because none of his other wives got anything out the divorce. That's how smart. But I'm seeing a lot of like success and coins on this side, which is business, money, whatever. And somehow she's gonna get some money from some success. Oh, full steam ahead. The public opinion. The public opinion. So they're going full steam ahead in regards to this money given. Did he give her money? I think someone said, I think it was Sherelle World, and I think she said that Tom gave her like $20 million or something, and she kind of hit it. I don't know if that's what they're talking about. Could be. But they're going full steam ahead, and the public opinion. You know, someone, I don't know if it's Tom going to be the sacrificial lamb for this public opinion judgment and the conflict. The conflict. I still see that the competition and the fight. Someone's going to lose, but if they stick with loyalty, because I see that dog again. So the dog to me always reminds me of loyalty. So they will win a fight. You know, there's multiple fights, but they might not win the war, but they'll win that fight, and is it really worth it? So I think she would rather stay closer to him. So I think whatever's going on in this divorce, and also this charges on is Tom putting himself out to be sacrificed in regards for her? I want to look more into each one of these separately. So I see that there's still a lot of love and emotion on her side in regards to Tom. You know, but I didn't see all that. I just see more responsibility, money, this and that in regards to him. So I want to see, how does Tom view his relationship with Erica? So let me see. Because you know me, I'm nosy and I'm trying to investigate. It's all about investigating. Okay. Direction. Like I said, he kind of always, ooh, sorry, why is that? Sorry about that. He always kind of pushed the direction of their relationship. It was him. He always does. He was always the leading force. Let's see. Where's he at in regards? He finds he's going to have victory and success. He's having a hard time having that victory of success. At the same time, he's trying to persevere his legacy, his money. So in the aspect, I'm seeing some success. Something that he's doing or is going to do is going to lead to success, right? But the cross to bear, I'm trying to get this, but the cross to bear with that is of this success is trying to hold on to the money, or trying to preserve his legacy and money. So is he so focused on his legacy and his money? Is that what's going to stop his success? Otherwise, I don't know. Let's see underneath. Also underneath everything is all this information coming out. All this information coming out. People talking, you know, all this information coming out. So him trying to save his business, his legacy, his money, everything that he worked for is stopping his success in doing that. Also, the information that's coming out, right? Let's see in the last year. Two of Swords. There was really no direction in the last 2 years. A lot of indecisiveness was going on of which way things were going to go, which decisions he was going to make, and everything. He really wasn't able to make any type of decision. Let's see what's on his mind. The Four of Cups. So he's hearing a lot of things coming in. He's focused on what's going on right now. I think he has like 3 big emotional issues. Maybe the divorce, you know, what's going on in his business and everything. But he's not really paying attention to the unknown, or not really paying attention to someone providing help or insight. And he's not really paying attention. He's too busy focusing on the 3 major things that's going on. The Ace of Wands, he's very angry right now. He's very angry, and he's kind of isolating himself. I don't know if that's by plan. We're going to look into his mental status. You know, is that by plan that he's, you know, for public opinion, that he's isolating him? He's very angry. He is pissed off. Maybe that's why we're not seeing all these love cards in regards to Erica. He's pissed. I see him walking away. He's walking away, but he's walking away. This was in regard. I think he's going to come back swinging on Erica. He's going to start leading a verbal intellectual attack against her in the future. But I see that he's walking away, and I think him walking away, I don't know if it's from the marriage or even this lawsuit, is the best for him to do to keep a little bit of what he worked so hard for, because all in all he worked so hard but didn't really accomplish anything. Like, he worked and worked and worked, and he was stacking the coins, but what did you really accomplish? And he's on a new path, which is also part of the Emperor card, because they can end things that no longer serve them, but they're naive, and the loyalty is still there. It's like the beat of his drum, so they still follow. Does Erica still... Is she like a loyal dog to him, even though she may be saying things in the public, whatever, and he's going to come out on attack? So let me look at Erica. I wasn't expecting this to be so long. It is 23 minutes. I think that this thing only goes up, I don't know how long, but let's see. What does Erica, let's think of Tom and what's going on. Okay. This is more about their relationship than the lawsuit. I might have to do some more in the lawsuit if I have time, because I think I wouldn't expect this reading to go so long. Okay, energy around Erica in this relationship. She still loves him. She still loves him. If you didn't see that card, she still loves him. It's about persevering. It's about trying to hold on to everything that they worked for. You know, I see the loyalty there and trying to hold on to everything they worked for. It's about persevering. Perseverance of the legacy. You know, if there are things. What's the cross to bear in that aspect is I think there's actively working together to hold on to as much as they can. But information keeps coming out. Information keeps coming. The problem is that they don't have control over the information that's coming out. They don't have control over the information that's coming out. The last year, I see this card keeps coming up. There's a lot of success in the last year. There was a lot of success. Okay, what's on her mind? Her husband, the fight, and the loyalty. And are they going to win the battle? Whoops. See, I keep moving this so you guys can see them better. And also give and take, meaning that, okay, if I give a little bit more over here, maybe I can keep this. So I'm going to take from this and give to that, but I'm still able to keep something. See, in the future, there's her child. Her ego and stuff. The ego, her vices and everything is what's causing the chaos and the total destruction. The ego, the vices, and whatever. The immature emotions. But I'm also thinking this is the sun. I don't know what the sun might have to do with anything, but also acting immaturely emotionally can cause the ego, like the ego and everything. And you know, this is the card of the devil. It's like the 7 of vices, greed, whatever. All that is going to cause total destruction. So I want to see, did she want this? She still loves him, so I don't care what anybody says. Is this marriage divorce a sham? Like, I think that she loves Tom more than he loves her. Is this divorce a sham? It was a way to kind of hold on to what they had, but it kind of backfired and everything is blowing up. So it was kind of a way to hold on to what they had, but it kind of blew up around them, you know, unexpectedly. How is Tom going to do in the divorce? How is he going to do in the divorce? There's a lot of nostalgia. Also, there's a real connection between him and her son. A lot of nostalgia of him raising the son, teaching the son, this and that. There's a lot of nostalgia in regards to, I think that he's taken care of her financially and he's going to give her, there's some way he provided for her. But you see, it's like the emotions is in the past, not so much now. It's all about money, coins, things and that. Does Tom love Erica? He loves the power of Erica, like over Erica. He loves the sex, the power, and it was part of his success. How about his criminal kind of lawsuit, the civil lawsuits? There's there's a lawyer after them, a male lawyer. Also, I'm seeing that they're making Erica look like the victim, their family, and giving some money. So I do think somehow, some way, that the victims are going to get some money, but it's going to be the outcome that they want. They're going to get some money. Yeah, they're going to get some money. Yep. So, because he's like old, is Tom in his right state of mind? Is he lying? Because to me, these cards are showing, it doesn't show any kind of like 9 of Swords or anything. So let's see. Is Tom in the right state of mind? He's strong. This is all a business thing. This is all a business thing. He's in the right state of mind. But it's successful because now people are looking at him like maybe he's not. Maybe he has the paperwork. Will the divorce be finalized? There's a lot of emotions there. And I don't think the divorce is going to be finalized for a while. I think there's a lot of love there. I know on her part and emotions there. And the 7 of Coins is holding it together, and she still feels loyalty. So even though she filed the divorce and they're saying that they can't really get through the divorce until this criminal or civil case is done, I don't see this divorce happening. It might happen later on, maybe 3 years from now. Maybe 3, which looks in the time of what I did with their energy. Did Erica want to divorce? Did Erica want to divorce Tom? No, I don't think so. And I think the thought to go for it was a real quick thought. I don't think she wanted to divorce him. He provided stability. You know, he provided I can't even think. I just said the word, but I can't think of it now. Don't mind. I'm sorry, you guys. You guys know my cognitive thing is messing up. Stability. And also, he always took care of her financially. Her son, there's a lot. And she wants to kind of hold on to all they built and however long they've been. The decision was fast. How is their relationship right now? I'm going to do one for Tom and one for her. How is their relationship right now? This is Tom, her. She's being provided for, their relationship. She's being provided for, and he's fine with their relationship. Does Tom love her? Because I'm not seeing... I know there's nostalgia, like, for the family and stuff. Is he still in love with her? I think she's still loyal to Tom. It's a business partnership between them. It's all business. So he likes taking care of her. He likes providing for her. You know, their relationship was a business type of thing. So I think Erica, he's had control of the relationship the whole time. He's the powerful man in control of the relationship then. Now I think she's still very loyal to him, even though I'm seeing, I didn't look up the video, but I seen it pop up on my feed that Erica is going to, you know, turn on. I don't see it. I still see a lot of loyalty to Tom. I do see a lot of, he's done a lot for me and my son and this and that. The son's very connected. I think Tom, you know, has more emotions towards the son than he does Erica. Erica and him is like a business arrangement. So that's the end of that reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions or you want to have a discussion, put it below. Give this video a thumbs up. Again, if you like your own personal reading, contact me at intuitiveretta@gmail.com. All right, bye.